Hello, my collective. Thank you so much for coming for this collective reading. In this reading, we're going to be figuring out what you've already learned so far about who you are and what you're getting ready to start learning. All right. You know, there's Aries season. It's about yourself, your personality, what you are growing into, and how you appear to people. All that is very important. The way you think, the way you behave, the way you appear and present yourself in life. So let's see what you've learned about who you are. Divine angels, archangels, spirit guides, divine source, spirit team for the collective. I call on you to take charge and do this reading for the collective signs that find this reading. Everybody's invited that is pulled to this reading. Please tell them what they've learned so far, on who they are. What have they learned on their journey so far? Their personality is the main base here, but anything else is also, we're open for it. What have they learned so far in the past about who they are and what they've become? What are the lessons? Thank you so much. Oh, I'm not reading my cards upside down, guys. All right, for this set of cards, we see that, wow, interesting. Let's go ahead and see what you're about to learn, starting in this spring, going on for the rest of your life. I mean, whatever will show up. What are you about to learn now in your immediate future? What are you about to learn now? What are the lessons that you're about to learn now? Good. Thank you so much. For the collective, what are they about to learn now? Okay. Turn it upside down. Underneath the deck, we have escape. I think overall, there's some spiritual energies that I'm seeing overall underneath the deck with the escape there, with the Buddha and the meditation. I see that the underlying change is connected to your spiritual growth, and what you're learning so far is all connected to your spirituality. But in the past, I think you learned what it takes to have a higher status, who you need to be with, who you need to work with, right? How you need to transform yourself to be seen as someone with class, someone with great status, abundance, and wealth. I feel like you've learned this. You've also learned how to stay original, how to deal with your social media, how to stand out amongst your friends. You've learned what it takes to call yourself an authoritative figure and to rise in your company and in your career status. What it takes, you've learned it. You know what you need to do, how to work your way up to a higher status whilst making money and doing what you love. I also see that you've learned how to bring about new ideas, new beginnings, and all your ideas to forth, make it work. I realize that you've also learned how to coexist in your home in a very peaceful, loving space. I also think for a few of you that are women, you've gained experience on how to raise a child and bring a baby into a home and still maintain your home in a very peaceful way. So far, that's the information that I have with these cards here. In the now and in the near future, you are going to learn how to become even more eccentric when it comes to your public appearance. You are shifting from becoming original into really becoming a weirdo, that eccentric vibe where you really stand out to the point that people cannot really even like connect with you, because your vibration and the things that you're bringing to your public, to your social status, and to people around you is not from this place. This is like a whole embodiment of Aquarius energy, where you come with the idea that nobody thought of. It's very original and it's very eccentric in nature. It's weird, it's puzzling, it makes people think about things they don't want to think about. Some of them will be puzzled, some of them will be triggered, some of them are going to feel all kinds of way that they can't even identify with, right? So that's the new thing that you're about to learn about yourself, that you yourself, you are like that, and that aspect is going to start showing very deeply. All right, I also see that you are about to learn how to appreciate your gifts, how to appreciate the blessings that you get from putting yourself out there. You know, the good fortune that is coming your way. You're going to learn that you also like can receive it. You're going to learn how to receive it. You're going to start seeing it more in your life, and you're going to be like, wow, so this is what it feels like to have fortune. This is what it feels like to appreciate what you have because you are so blessed. This is what it feels like. I feel like some of you are going to learn how to really partner up with people that are really in sync with you, that see how you present yourself and they like you. You're going to attract like-minded people. You're going to learn how to do it. You are going to learn how to see your mirror effect in other people, attracting soulmates, people that think like you, people that care about appearance just like you, some people that truly want to marry you. Some people, you know, I think you're going to learn how to come together with the people that when you come together with, your assets are going to only grow and your status is going to be maintained and move to the next level. You know, it's almost like you coupling up with a couple with someone that is like perfect for you, that you both shine perfectly together, picture perfect. Everybody sees you guys and know that you guys are wealthy, you guys are good, you guys are presentable, you guys are beautiful together. You're going to learn that you need to be in that type of relationship, and who you are is who you're going to be reflecting in other people, and so who you stand next to is going to become very important to you. Some of you, this could translate in business partnership or marriage. All right, I also see that you're going to learn how to take harsh criticism and also give criticism in a constructive way, that you're not going to allow it to break you down. So this is some beautiful, interesting things that are coming for you. You see, I like what you're learning and what you've learned so far. This is some serious maturity and some changes that has come into who you are and where you're headed. Let's go ahead and get more information on what you've learned so far in the past with a different deck to see if, you know, if the message repeats, then we know for a fact that's like you mastered that. Let's go ahead and see anything else that show up for you. What have you learned from the past? Spirit, thank you so much. That patience is a virtue, and following the golden rule, kindness counts. Do what you want others to do unto you. Don't do people bad and expect to be treated differently. You've learned that. Following the golden rule, right? You've learned that being kind really counts, and it has its blessings. You've learned that if you're patient, everything is going to come to you nicely. Let's go ahead and go and see what else you are about to learn in the near future with this deck here. Alright, Spirit, what is the collective about to learn? Alright, about themselves, integrate into their personality very beautifully. What are they about to learn? You're going to learn how to really be of service. You're going to learn how to inspire others properly. You're going to give without expectations. And you're going to release toxic relationships. That is beautiful. Take responsibility for your actions. That's underneath the deck. So you're learning how to release toxic people around you. You are giving without expectation. You are going to be inspiring others and being of service. I think that is magnificent of what is about to happen to you. All right, let me see if I can get some angelic message here to close it out. Oh, my angels. Well, before I do the angels, let me get my favorite cards. What have you learned in the past here? And then we'll use the angel cards to close it out. What have you learned about who you are from the past? All right, let's go ahead and see what you're about to learn now. Okay, spirits, let's read this quickly and then we'll get the angelic message. You must make a choice. You've learned that your choices are important, and your choices, you know, shape everything. So you've learned how to not be confused and just make up your mind and make choices. You are on the right track. You've learned how to stay on the right track and be on the right track. Fear pulls you backwards. You've learned that if you are scared, you're not going to go anywhere, right? It will pull you back. You've also learned that approach with an open mind is the best way. So approaching everything with an open mind is the best process to move you forward in anything that you're doing. Let's see what you're about to learn. That this is the time to keep to yourself. This is time to keep to yourself. So you've learned not to tell everybody everything. You've learned to shut up and not tell everybody all the good news, because you've realized that not everybody is thinking about you the way you think. You've learned to forgive. You're going to learn to forgive people, right? Recognize that special someone that's in your heart. You're going to learn to notice who you really love and care for, right? Maybe you always were confused a little, not very sure. So good fortune comes with change. So I feel like it's repeating this a little bit. The energies are repeating itself a little bit, honestly. But I think that you're about to learn that when you change your situation, then good things will follow. If you don't like what you're doing, you're about to learn that if you don't like something, you should be brave enough to change it so that good fortune can come to you. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the last message from the archangel, and then we'll close out the reading. All right, my angel, what's your overall advice on the changes and the learnings that is about to unfold for the collective now? What's the advice you have? I'm hearing be gentle with yourself. Okay, breathe. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Great. So that's the advice from Archangel Raphael, tapping into the heart chakra, telling you that you need to breathe in that good energy, releasing toxic things, and allow for the new beginnings to come, and so you can learn new things that's going to bless you. But also the angel that is speaking for the the overall advice for you is gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon is saying that we angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. So Archangel Sandalphon is saying, hey, you're about to step into a space where we're about to give you stuff. Okay? We're about to give you stuff because you're learning. Alright? I'm hearing you're learning to receive. Alright? And you're in a place to receive. So open up your arms and let it be. You're about to fall into some good fortune, darlings. So that's how we're going to wrap up this reading. My collective, thank you all so much for coming for this reading. If you loved it, come back and visit me again. I always post every day of the week, and get the details in my description. All right, darlings, thank you so much, and bye.